I'm doing my senior project on domestic violence against women, and to help prevent some of the violent behaviors from starting in marital relationships and relationships down the road, it's easier to stamp it out now in dating relationships. How many of you have known a couple that have been in an abusive relationship? It's okay, you don't have to tell me who they are. I have. That's the whole reason why I'm doing domestic violence against women. It's important to stop this now. It's not going to end anytime soon, but with the help of domestic shelters, like where my mentor Andrew So works, she works at domestic violence shelters and services. They help women and men all around Wilmington and around the area, and just something little that you can notice will help save a life. Seriously, the smallest thing. If you see someone being too controlling, if you think they're overreacting a little too much, you might want to talk to your friend. But you know they're gonna say, "Oh no, he's like that all the time. He's hungry. He gets hangry." You might have heard that. You know, just little things. Talk to your friends. If you see that they're in denial about it, you need to tell someone else because they might not be able to get themselves out. So, with that being said, love should never hurt. Obviously, help prevent domestic violence. I'm going to test your knowledge on domestic violence.
Can I borrow Phoebe for just a second?
She's in the drama room theater.
Cool, thank you.
I don't expect you to know this now, but by the time we are done, hopefully you will know just a little bit about what's going on right under your nose and you don't even realize it. Take your time. Don't cheat. You will be taking something similar to this at the end. So you have to pay attention during my presentation. Sorry. Does anyone need the light on? Nope? Okay. You don't have to put your name on it. I'm sure you probably, if you haven't, it's fine. If you have, it's cool too. Okay, you good guys? If not, it's cool, you can answer them as we go. Alright, so number one, 75% of parents are unaware that their teen is being physically abused by their partner. Just by a show of hands. True? False? You are right. It's very true. 75% of their parents are unaware of not only that their teens are being abused, but a lot of parents, some don't care because they're just, you know, it's not a good relationship. It's not a good parent-child bond. Number two, what % of young women has been raped by someone they know as their boyfriend, friend, or acquaintance, family member? A? B? 70%. That is sickeningly staggering. Number 3, 1 out of every blank women has been in a relationship where a boyfriend has threatened violence or self-harm if they should break up. A, B, C, and D. C is the right answer.
What was that answer?
4. Is it 4 on the paper? Yep.
Yeah.
4. There's an organization that works with Heroes and Heals called 1 out of 4. That's basically, they try to get that number down as low as possible. Number 4. What are the 2 most popular weapons in teen dating abuse?
Alcohol.
That's good. I didn't think about that. No, but I'm thinking more, it's cell phones and internet. Cell phones and internet, because you get to be anonymous online. And you leave and go home, it follows you with you. So that's the best form of fear. What percent of teens have been asked to engage in sexual acts via cell phone or internet that they did not want to participate in? 65%? 55%? 37? And 22. It's actually 22. It's a little lower than you think. You know, the stay safe online, some kids actually listen to that, and if they know they're being threatened online. I don't know if any of you guys watch Pretty Little Liars, but I'm definitely wary of who I talk to online now because I don't want some sucker trying to kill me. All right. Okay, so what is teen dating violence? According to the CDC, dating violence is defined as any physical, psychological, sexual, or emotional abuse in a relationship. Some examples would be name calling, punching, rape. Those are some of the big things. But talking down to someone is just as harmful as punching them in the face. Because even though you can't see the damage on the outside, you have no idea what's going on in that person's head. Their mind could be so damaged by someone talking down to them and calling them names. It's just unreal. And here's our question from our test. 75% of parents are unaware that their child is being abused by a partner. Here's some of the numbers. In 2014, a survey showed that 9% of high school students have reported to being physically hurt by a partner. Now that's not a lot, but those are only the people that reported. You have no idea how many people did not that are in a physical abusive relationship. And like on the quiz, 1 out of 4 teenage girls have been in a relationship where a boyfriend has threatened violence and self-harm. Some people are just so insecure that they feel like they have to use violence to keep someone. That's not the way to keep someone in a relationship. And the picture says, I love my boyfriend because I'm scared of what will happen if I don't. Here's some of the numbers continue. This first one scared me. A study conducted at a middle school showed that 1 out of 3 7th grade boys and 1 out of 4 7th grade girls reported that they were victims of a physically abusive relationship. Those kids are in 7th grade. Those are some of your little brothers and sisters. Yes, this was in a poor neighborhood in a town with some problems, yes. But still, these are 7th grade boys and girls. These are your cousins and your brothers and your little sisters. That should scare you, because those little kids shouldn't have to worry about being abused by their boyfriend or girlfriend. And cell phones and internet are the top weapons for teen dating abuse. And we know that because you have some anonymity. You can sit behind a computer screen and say whatever you want to, and you don't think it's going to bother the person on the other end. You don't get the guilt because you don't have to see them face to face and say it to their face. Because I know some of us and a lot of people in the school will say something online and never do anything in person. We were in the senior assembly a couple days ago, and the DA said that our school is the highest ranking school for bullying and cyberbullying in New Hanover County, actually in the Eastern District. We should
So the
kind of,
most reports are coming out of Laney High School.
we should be ashamed of that because that's sad. People should feel safe when they come to school. They should feel safe when they're thinking about getting ready for school. They shouldn't be dreading it. Yes, we don't want to do the work, but they shouldn't be afraid to come to school. And 22% of teens have been asked to engage in sexual acts via cell phone or internet that they did not want to partake in. So, some red flags. Like I was talking about it earlier. Extreme jealousy or possessiveness. Controlling. Huge mood swings. Be angry and yelling at you one minute and then sweet and caring, saying I'm sorry the next, bringing you flowers, and apologizing for abusing you. Pressure or force you into sex before you're ready. And, people joke about that all the time, but that can be really damaging to a younger kid. Someone in middle school being pressured by a high school student. That stuff happens all the time, even right here in New Hanover County. Some more red flags. They threatened to commit suicide. That was talking back to the 1 out of 4 girls being in a relationship where violence and self-harm was threatened. Constantly checking up on you, almost to the point of stalking. And this cracks me up because I always think of 50 Shades of Grey. Because a lot of girls are so excited to see that movie because, oh my gosh, Christian Grey, but they don't realize that that is an abusive relationship. I've read the synopsis of it for this project, and she goes through all of the stages of domestic violence. She is abused, she's hurt, she's isolated from her family and friends. It's kind of gross to watch it and to see it, because you see that she's unhappy, you see that she's sad, and it's just sad to watch it play out that so many people are addicted to this because of the glamour that Hollywood's put on it. And unfortunately, the disclaimer is some people show absolutely no signs of being abusive. Some people just out of the blue snap. All right, stand up. Get you moving in this dark room. Okay, so we're gonna play 4 corners. So this one is going to be strongly agree and just agree. Back by Miss Martinez's desk will be disagree, and over there where Kayla is will be strongly disagree. And in the middle is no opinion. Okay? Okay. Strongly agree. Agree. Disagree. Strongly disagree. And in the middle is you have no opinion. Okay, so it's okay to go through a partner's phone if you think she or he is up to something.
Where's the strongly disagree?
Disagree?
Where's the strongly
Disagree
disagree?
is Ms. Martinez.
Disagree,
Strongly disagree is over there with Kayla. It's okay to go through a dating partner's phone if you think he/she is up to something. All right. Someone from the strongly disagree area, tell me why you said this. I don't care, anyone.